I've cracked 5 of my eggs in my bowl here. I want to add just a little pinch of salt and then a little bit of water because I'm going to make scrambled eggs. So just like a little bit. Now I'm going to whip those up. I use a fork usually, but I'm going to use my handy tool this time. Now I've got my whipped eggs. I'm going to use my ceramic pan. Someone really destroyed my butter this morning, but I've got a ceramic pan already warmed up. I just kind of melt a little bit of butter all over it so my eggs won't stick. I want to keep it on a low setting. You don't want to cook your eggs on too high of heat. So I'm going to pour these eggs in here. 5 eggs fits in this pan just about perfectly. I'm going to let them cook just a minute and then I'm going to start scrambling them. So I want the heat to be high enough the eggs do start cooking, but not too high that they cook too quickly. So once I start seeing that they're cooking, I gently push from the outside in just to create those fluffy eggs that I like. And if I notice they're cooking too quickly, I'll turn down the heat. But I just kind of do this process. Really make sure you don't overcook your eggs. It's nothing worse than overcooked scrambled eggs. So I'm using a ceramic pan. I can put the link in the description. Not very expensive at all. I was surprised. I usually like to cook in my cast iron, but doing eggs in there is just not ideal. You lose half of your eggs in the pan. So this is my egg pan. I only use this pan for eggs. Keep scrambling. I like to make lots of eggs ahead of time. You can make, well, in this pan really only 5, but you could make all of your eggs for the day and just have them in the fridge ready to go. That would be ideal. I think maybe eating 8 eggs a day plus a pound of beef and some butter, that would be good for most women. I'm really active, so I need a little bit more than a pound of beef. Or sometimes I can throw in a can of sardines. Now just start flipping them over to get both sides cooked. You want them to be nice and light and fluffy, but not brown. So adjust your heat and never leave your eggs. Always babysit your eggs. All right, we're almost done. Scrambled eggs are the best. I usually eat these with steak or with some bacon. Sometimes I like to make ground beef and put it in here like an omelet. I don't love ground beef all by itself, but in some eggs, it's really good. And I feel like I can eat a lot more ground beef that way. So if you're looking for ways other than adding cheese to make your meat taste good, then that is definitely an option. Here's our finished product, 5 scrambled eggs with a little bit of salt and some water. I always buy pasture-raised eggs. It has to say pasture if you want your chickens to have access to any grass or bugs. Eggs are kind of expensive right now, so I don't go for the organic at the moment, but I would love to buy organic pasture-raised eggs. But you do what you can with your budget.